Hi everyone, my name is Monique.
And I'm Naveen from Before You Play.
And today we're going to be playing through the next game in the Kinfire Delve series called Scorn, Stockade.
Yes, this game is designed by Kevin Wilson and published by Incredible Dream Studios, who are helping sponsor this playthrough. And in this game, we are back in the Kinfire universe. We have been summoned to a well to defeat the master there named Scorn.
Yes, this is a fully cooperative game for up to 2 players in the standard box, but can be combined with other games in its series to play up to 4. And it is a fully cooperative card game in which players will be working together in order to dive all the way down to the bottom of a well in order to defeat its master. Now, if you're familiar with the other games in the series, the rules are played exactly the same. And so today, we're going to be giving a brief overview of how the game is played while we play it. But if you'd like to check out our other playthrough of another game in the series, we've included a link up there.
Now, before we begin, if y'all do us a big favor and turn on your Klingon subtitles, if you make any mistakes, we can add those corrections there. Lastly, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more in the future, please consider subscribing.
And with that, we are ready to begin. So if you'd please direct your attention to the center of the table, we're all set up here for a 2-player game of Kinfire Delve Scorn Stockade. Welcome back to the well.
There he is, Scorn.
This is a new well, actually. And speaking of differences, we have 2 new characters that we'll be playing as. And so today, I'm going to be playing as Naz of the Wind Strikes. I'm a tactician, and my power says at the start of each of my turns, Naz may move 1 progress token from any challenge to any other challenge. So that can be helpful. And if you're curious, my lantern looks like this, and it is the Alter Fates trick. When I use this as an action card, it has 5 strength, and if I complete the challenge using this card, it says I can attach the challenge that I'm attempting to this card. And now copies of any challenges that are attached to it are immediately discarded from play. That is a bold text, which means it is a global rule. But again, the lantern cards will start the game face down.
And I'm going to be playing as Fane Longstride, the Bard of Destiny, and my special ability is essentially when a seeker rolls dice, I may discard a card from my hand that has this particular symbol in order for them to re-roll. If I do that, then I get to draw a card.
Nice.
As for my lantern, it is worth 5 as well, and it's Sustain Soul's Cord. This one is very simple. After this action, I get to draw 4 cards, so it's a good way to get more cards into my hands.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to want to do that.
And just like the other titles in the series, we start the game with 10 health because we're playing the normal difficulty game.
Sure.
And again, if this ever goes down to 0, that is one of the ways in which we can lose. And in general, the rules are played exactly the same, but we have a bunch of new cards and new abilities that you'll be seeing throughout the game. We've also randomly selected the master card out of 3 that we'll be playing with, so we have no idea which one this is.
Yep.
We also have all new gauntlet cards and, of course, a new deck of exhausted cards. And before we start, I just kind of want to show you how these work, because these are quite different from the previous title in the series. Whenever we draw an exhausted card, they all pretty much work very similarly. They're going to say which 2 of the other exhausted cards will cause us to lose the game. For example, this exhausted card called Haunted says if Estranged and Guilt-Ridden are also in play, you lose the game. And in addition, it always has a specific seeker who can also lose you the game under a specific condition. So this one says if Core ever has that specific symbol,
Lantern,
you lose the game.
Yep.
And we don't have Core in play, but for our 2 characters, it's going to be these 2. So Guilt-Ridden says if Haunted and Estranged are also in play, you lose the game.
Yep.
In addition, if the dark side of the dark and light die is rolled, when Fane plays Haunted by the Past, you lose the game. And for me, if Naz plays Orcish Senses, which is a specific card, and doesn't discard any traps, you lose the game. So we are just going to approach these as we take them. Hopefully we won't be taking them.
we're going to avoid those as much as
often.
possible. Yeah.
But from what I remember, a lot of the cards here will also help us discard these.
They do.
So we'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Otherwise, we are fully set up. We have 3 cards to start the discard, and now we are ready to begin. So let's go ahead and draw our 7 cards,
7 cards.
in a 2-player game.
Okay, we are ready to go. We both have our 7 cards in our hands. We have to figure out who wants to go first. You want to go first?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fully cooperative, so we can kind of discuss everything that we have going on in our hands.
Yeah.
We're going to be working together to try to get to Scorn and actually defeat them. So,
Right.
All right, you want to go first. Have at it.
All right, so if you are new to this game, I'm going to briefly go over how a turn works. And so if you'll notice, there are 4 cards around Scorn. Those are the 4 available challenges that we can go up against. And on your turn, you're only going to be choosing one. Each challenge has a different type. For example, this is a puzzle challenge, that's an obstacle, that's a trap, and a combat. And sometimes we'll draw events. And if so, we'll just kind of climb that hill when we get there. And again, our goal is to try to delve all the way down this deck. So a lot of the rewards for these challenges will be giving us the ability to discard cards from the deck. So for my turn, I'm just going to go ahead and go up against Scorn's Vaults. Now, just like in the previous game, any text in bold is a global rule.
Always on.
Always on, no matter if you're going up against the card or not, which means right now we have the obelisks here that has some bold text that I kind of overlooked.
Doesn't look very good.
No, it says here, if there are 2 other copies of the obelisks in play, you lose the game.
So that means if there's 3 obelisks out there, then,
Yes.
right? Okay. I
Yeah.
think we can say it's pretty safe that you're not going to draw an obelisk.
I'm not going to draw 2 more
2 of
because
them right
you only draw cards
Yeah.
to refill whenever you defeat a card.
We have a pretty
So-
fat stack here, so I think this is a good idea.
Yeah.
We can ignore that right now.
In addition, Scorn here has an ability that says each time you choose not to play an action card on your turn and you roll the dark symbol, you gain 1 exhausted.
Yeah,
So that
we're not going to do that.
that is something we'll have
sounds-
to consider as well.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going up against Scorn's Vaults. This is a puzzle type challenge, and the amount of progress that I need to place on here in order to defeat it is 9. The thing that's nice though is if we complete it, we either get to discard an exhausted card, which is not too useful right now because we don't have any, or we can delve down by 5 cards, and 5 cards is a lot. However, each time we do not defeat this card when we attempt it, we're going to lose 2 health.
Yeah.
So that's also a lot.
not good.
Now I have the option of playing an action card from my hand in order to add progress tokens to it, but the card that I play has to match the color of the card. So it is a blue card. It's also represented by a square symbol. So I'm going to go ahead and play my Quick Thinking action card, which can either be used for blue or green. And this is going to contribute 2 progress tokens towards the 9 needed.
That's
But
not a lot.
the thing that's nice though is it says if you fail a puzzle, I can ignore the penalty.
Okay.
So
And
I felt
Scorn's Vault is a puzzle.
yes,
Yep,
and
okay.
Scorn's Vault is a puzzle, so
Okay.
we don't have to lose a 2
So you're
wounds.
just chipping away at it right
Yeah,
now.
I felt pretty confident in playing this, you know?
Uh-huh.
So now that I've played an action card, Naveen and or the rest of your other teammates can choose to play up to 2 cards to boost it. And the
Okay.
boost effect is just going to be what's listed at the bottom, but it must also follow the color of the card.
Yeah, so I would have
And-
to either play a blue or a white. White is
Yes.
universal.
White is wild. And again, boosting is optional. You may not want to do it early on in the game because it removes, valuable cards from your hand.
yeah.
But what would you like to do?
Okay, I will contribute.
Oh, you will?
because,
Okay.
Were we expecting me not to?
It's up to you. It's just there's no risk in us losing this. So
So maybe I won't.
because a
contribute.
lot of times the boost is not as strong as the action.
We're going to get
strength.
some possible help with the die roll.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and I will not boost. How about that?
All right.
Yeah.
So then, once everybody's decided whether or not they are going to boost, then you are required to roll these 4 dice. 3 of them are skill dice that will contribute towards the progress if you roll the same color.
Yep.
And the other one is a light or dark die. The dark is always bad, but the light will also contribute to progress.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Please.
All right. So
Okay, this
your
is good.
2 contributions, right?
Yeah, we have 2 additional because we have a light and then we have a blue. So it's going to be
actual blue.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
All right.
4.
Here we go. We have 4 progress now
So this is a fail technically.
yeah, it
This is
failed.
failed the challenge.
because you have to complete it in the turn that you attempt it. But
Yep.
the progress is going to stay there from turn to turn until we are able to complete it. And fortunately, we ignore the penalty. So this is now going to go into my discard. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put my discard there.
Okay.
So now that is out of my hand. Now in this game, you do not draw from your deck whenever you play cards.
Yeah.
If ever you run out of cards from your hand, then you become exhausted. That's how you draw one of these cards, and then you will draw up a new hand of 7. But we will climb that hill hopefully when we get there as well. And that is it for my turn. And that's also generally how a turn works. So the rest of it should flow quite smoothly. So now it is to you.
Okay, so I have a card that is going to allow me to discard a card to
Okay.
get my lantern in play.
Ooh.
So I think I want to do it. And it has 3 value. So I'm going to do this one.
Wait, what are you, which, you have to choose one
Scorn's
first.
Vault, 100%.
Oh, Scorn's
definitely.
Vaults.
Yeah, we got to get rid of this, right? Scorn's Vaults.
Okay, I thought you wanted to work towards this. What do you
I
think?
do. Well, the thing is, my card.
Uh-huh.
So the benefit here
Yes.
is get a lantern. So then I
Oh,
can't do
I
lantern. I'm the
see.
one, if I'm the active player and I defeat this,
Yeah.
I don't want a double lantern.
So whoever the active player is, when you gain the reward, you're going to be powering up your own lantern. You
Right.
cannot gain a reward to power up somebody else's.
Yeah. So I want to leave
okay.
that kind of for you.
Okay.
So this is Grand Destiny. So it's worth 3. It has a wild, so I can play it on a blue. And it says basically after this action, you may discard a one of those POW symbols.
Specific to your character.
Specific to my character to activate my lantern.
Okay.
Or I can discard an exhaustion card. We do not have one of those.
Okay.
So I'm going to contribute 3 towards that one.
So that'll be 7?
Yep.
Do you want me to boost? It's risky to hope for a
7.
+2 from there.
Yeah. And before you actually boost,
Yeah.
I am going to do that discard. So I am discarding a card that has that symbol. So
Okay.
that goes into my discard pile, which I'll just keep my discard pile up here, I think, to make it a little easier for us. So that means I get to activate my lantern. So Sustain Soul's Cord is now in play.
Nice. It's
Yeah.
very strong. So that's
Yeah.
going to be a nice tool.
It is.
So that symbol, whenever you see it, means flipping over your lantern. And now that you do that, I'm going to do the same.
Yeah.
just
So it's not
to
as crunched.
just to stay symmetric there.
Yeah,
It's going to be
looks
my
good.
discard as well. All right. So shall I boost this? Because we're only at 7.
7, we need to get to
We need to
9.
get to 9.
If not, we lose 2, and then we're basically on a die roll there.
Yeah. You want me to boost at least 1?
Can you boost 1? Are you willing to?
I will boost 1.
Yes.
So I'm going to play this card
Perfect.
for its boost. I'm just going to do it sideways if it's
Yeah,
a boost card.
okay.
And it just +1.
Okay, so we have a total
So-
of 3, 4 going onto it, plus
Yes.
the die roll.
So you just need one
I
success.
need 1
Naveen.
success.
This is not 100%.
All of these are 1/3 chance.
Yeah.
And then this is 50-50 chance. So here we go.
Please.
We did it.
Nice. You did it right
We
there.
barely did it.
Okay.
We needed that boost.
So this does not subtract 1. It's
No.
just a 0. So we did exactly 9.
Wow.
So this is going to
Thanks for
clear off
boosting.
because you've completed it.
Yeah.
So we delve down by 5 cards.
Yeah,
This
'cause-
will not go into the discard.
Right.
This goes into our completed cards area.
So 5 goes out.
And
And again, we need to
rid of
get
my
through this
card.
entire deck of cards before we can even try to go through those gauntlets and face Scorn.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to refill this. This goes into my discard
That's
pile.
the end of your turn.
And here we go. Oh.
The
okay.
Ancient Luck.
That has a lot of delving, but
This is a puzzle. If we are able to, wait, what is the strength? It says here, this challenge can only be completed by using the master key. Oh no.
uh-oh.
The master key is a specific card that is in here. There actually might be more than one copy of it,
It could
but
be, yeah.
this is going to sit here until until we're able to find it.
Yeah.
Well, that stinks. And it's back to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to choose one of these. And to be clear, I cannot choose this card.
Yeah.
This can only be completed using a specific card.
Yeah.
Let's actually move the discard, the completed cards
We don't
over
need
here.
the gauntlet yet.
Face up. We don't
Okay.
need the gauntlet yet, exactly. Ooh, actually, this is kind of cool. The Shattered Scepter. We didn't actually read this earlier. So this is a trap card.
Okay.
It says, if failed, you just discard this challenge. You would also obviously take a wound.
Okay.
But it says, if completed, set this challenge aside. If the Broken Crown and the Vacant Throne, which are 2 other cards, have been completed, you win.
Oh.
So it's another win condition. That sounds
And you
like
get
it
some
could
delving
be
when you-
exciting.
Okay.
But you have to complete this in one go.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because it says if failed, discard the challenge.
Well, if you want, I have a card that if I boost will give you +3 because
Plus
that's
3?
because that's combat. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, let's try it. Hold on, what does it say? Bound prisoner. If there is excess progress on this challenge when completed, attach this card to Scorn after completing it. We have to get it exactly. That's a problem. There are basically some master cards that will become stronger depending on how many of these you attach to it.
So we got to nail it for 7.
We have to nail it for 7. So how many can you add?
3
3. I can also add 3. That'll bring it to 6. We're counting on
on a 1 die roll.
a 1 die roll.
Oh, that's a tough card.
You know what? Let's just go for it.
I mean, we have to, right? Like,
I'm going to play Warrior's Instincts.
Okay.
So it is 3 progress, and it says before attempting a combat, which is now draw 2
Oh,
cards.
there you go.
So I was able to get some cards into my hand.
nice.
You're going to boost this, right?
I am going to boost it. So I'm going to be using a coordinated attack. It has a white banner at the bottom, so it could be used anywhere.
Yes.
And because Bound Prisoner is a combat type, it's going to be +3.
Sweet.
So we have a total of 6
6.
going into this. So
All
now we
right.
want to roll.
We only need
low.
we need exactly 1 success,
Yeah,
or
this is
else
tough.
It's tough. But here we go. Is that 1?
1. Yes.
This is
perfect.
1. Oh my gosh, we were saved by the light and dark die of all the dice.
I was counting on that
So
one.
that is exactly 1. Wow.
Oh, that could've been
What are
really
the
bad.
chances of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3, 6, 7.
Nice.
So this is completed exactly. we get to delve down by 3
3.
cards.
Smooth. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, this is tough.
That was tough. Yeah, we needed that card to not be there. So there we go. Off.
This gets
one comes
discarded.
on, and then we
And
get a new one.
This gets
Oh
discarded
yeah,
as well.
discarded.
Yes.
New one coming in. Oh, okay. Here's an event. Into the sewers.
Okay, so with events, you do not just resolve them immediately. Just like the challenge cards, you have to choose that card on your turn to resolve it. And this says, discard this card, then shuffle all challenges back into the well deck. Oh,
That's not bad.
that's not bad. If you really don't like what you see.
I kind of like that, honestly.
Now?
Because I don't like this ancient lock. It's a problem. Why don't we deal with obelisk if possible?
Okay.
And then that way you can get your lantern going. And then if we still don't like the card that's out here, then we do the sewers, wipe this, and then start over.
Okay.
Yeah?
I like that because the penalty here is not too bad. You just delve back upwards. You basically
Yeah.
take a card from the discard back on top. Mm-hmm. So it's not, you don't lose any health, you know?
Right. So I have to set this up for you, right? That's what you said?
Yes, please.
So I have a decent card for this that's going to allow me to draw some cards. I have, so this is blue, charismatic. Now this one is worth 3 strength. Before rolling, you may draw up to 3 cards. This action card's value is reduced by 1 per card I draw.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I can just do like 1 towards it.
One towards it.
What do you think? How much do you need?
I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
We can figure it out.
Okay.
So go
before rolling,
Uh-huh.
I am going to I'm going to draw up to 3 cards. I'm going to draw 2 cards.
ahead. Okay.
So this 3 is now represented by a 1.
Yes,
Okay.
because for each card you drew, this goes down by 1,
1,
right?
yeah.
So it's now at a strength of 1.
Strength of 1.
I'm not going to boost.
You're not boosting. Okay.
No, so you're going to roll these.
I'm just going to roll, and hopefully we can roll fairly high.
Yes, I hope so.
That's what, 2 success?
2.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
2 plus 1 is
3.
3.
Halfway there.
So yeah, I think we can
So
do
we were
this.
unsuccessful at completing this
unsuccessful.
challenge. So this penalty here is basically take a card, put it back on top of the well deck.
Yes, we went
That's
up
okay.
the well.
Up the well.
Unfortunately.
Climbed up the obelisk or
climbed-
something.
Yeah. What? Well, maybe.
I don't
It is an obstacle after
Yeah.
all. So this gets discarded.
Yep.
And that's it, right?
That.
So now it goes to me, and I think I'm going to try to complete this so that I can power up my lantern.
Yep.
We need 3 more.
3 more.
Now the question is, do you want me to move 1 from this challenge to the Shattered Scepter?
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, I guess it depends on what are you trying to play. You're still trying to play the obelisk, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But it would be cool to defeat this. That's why, because of that other win condition.
Sure. Let's do
Okay,
it.
that is my power as Nas of the Wind Strikes. At the start of each of my turns, I can move 1 progress from any challenge to any other challenge.
So 3
I'm going to
becomes
put
2.
1 there,
Yep.
and I'll put 2 here. All right.
Hopefully we have enough power to stop this thing.
So here's the thing. I can play a 2 strength card. It'll give me +2 if the action is boosted. So is that a waste? Because that's 4. That's already 6, and then you'll be boosting it.
Maybe I don't boost it then.
So it's either you boost and we overkill the card, or you don't boost and we count on me rolling 2 successes.
Let's have you roll 2 successes because the penalty is still just stacking 1 card
Okay,
on top.
that's true.
Yeah.
I don't have to defeat this now, and
don't
then on
have-
the start of
it'd
my
be
next
nice to,
turn,
yeah.
I can move another
Right.
progress. Okay, let's just do it. I'll just do it by myself.
Good luck.
So, oh wait, no, you said you're not boosting?
I'm not boosting, so
Okay.
use a different card. Yeah.
I'll use a different card. I'm going to use my Wind Mastery. So we each have a card like this in our deck. This says, after this action, you may return this card to your hand by discarding any other card. You have a card like this, right?
I think so. I want to say it's in there.
Well, apologies if I'm mistaken, but that is 2 progress, and you're not boosting. So please, it would be cool. It would be cool to have 2 successes, but is that 2 successes?
That's 2 successes. Yeah.
Hey,
White
hey.
and blue. Yeah.
That's blue, and white. So that is a total of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
So
Take
we've
your reward,
completed it.
Monique.
My reward, my lantern. You've been powered up.
The altar.
I've charged it. My lantern is charged.
Charged.
Okay. So this is
Off it
completed.
goes. So now we don't have to worry about having 3 of those out right
And,
now.
oh, my card. So I can return this card to my hand by discarding any other card. Actually, all of the cards in my hand are pretty good. I'm going to discard this one.
That's good to know, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
New challenge
New
comes
challenge.
out. Ooh, icy shackles.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
So if you defeat this, we delve down by 4 cards. Oh, and if you If you lose, you have to discard 2 cards from your hand.
Oh, shit.
So that stinks. This has a global power, though, that says actions may be boosted with 1 less card. So I'm assuming that means we can only boost with 1 card, which is
Instead of 2,
fine.
which is kind of what we're doing.
Two is kind of a lot.
It is a lot,
to
yeah.
be getting rid of, from your hand.
Yeah.
So, all right, it is back to you.
I have this card. I have Haunted by the Past. Now, this is really strong.
Uh-huh.
It also has one of those symbols to allow the reroll.
Yeah.
So if I used it, I wouldn't have the symbol. But this says if you roll the dark on that die,
Yeah,
on the dark
this.
die, this card's value is 0 instead of 5.
Oh.
Haunted by my past.
Let's do it. That's
it's
exciting.
50-50.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to do, I'm willing. Icy
Okay.
Shackles. We're going.
Icy Shackles.
So
all right. So it's,
I would say don't boost
don't
me.
boost it?
I mean,
I guess if you roll
if I roll dark, then
it's
the
a
boost
0
was
anyway.
dead. Yeah.
And if you roll a light, then it counts as
And
1.
it's successful, yeah.
Okay, I will not boost it. Let's
Okay.
just see
So
where
it's
fate
basically
takes you.
50-50. It's 50-50 on this being a 0 because there's 3 ways to white and 3 ways to dark on this. So
Yes,
here
but
we
please give us a red also.
go.
Oh,
Whoa,
nice.
nice. Okay, perfect.
Oh my
Overkill. I
gosh,
love
we're
it.
getting so lucky right now.
Okay.
So you, no, this
5,
is the challenge.
6, 7,
so you
8.
delve by 4 cards.
Heck yeah.
And now this
Not a
global
problem.
rule is gone.
Yeah, 4 cards.
Wow, that was
delved.
so lucky.
Yeah. We
Okay.
need that.
Cool.
We need luck on our side. So this goes to my discard. You did not boost. We have a new card. Relentless Hound.
Relentless Hound, it's a combat card.
Combat
so
card.
this is a strength of 8. This challenge cannot be discarded. And the reason why it says that is because there are some cards that'll just say like, discard a challenge card that has a progress on it or something.
Mm-hmm.
This cannot. You have to go up against it. All right, well, it is back to me. And like I promised, we are going to be going up against the Shattered Scepter. Oops,
Okay.
sorry.
So am I contributing that 3? Is that what we're
Yes,
doing here?
I'm going to play Rush. So this says after this action, draw a card. So that's the action card I'm
Nice.
playing. I'm going
Like
to draw
that.
this. You're going to boost it?
Yeah, so I'm going to boost it with that good survival instincts that I mentioned earlier. So it's going to be a trap of +3 because that's a trap card.
Okay.
So it's 3, 6,
7.
7. So just
I'm hoping for at least
should-
one
you
success,
should be
right?
good. Yeah, that's it.
Like, what are the chances?
I don't know. We'll see. We have been rolling well, so
Let's see. That's 2?
2.
1,
1,
2?
2. Yep. Good.
Okay, wow.
Okay.
So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that
nice.
is overkill.
You are good.
I'm feeling good.
So we're delving 2.
We're
1,
delving by
2.
2.
That's the benefit.
If completed, set this challenge aside. We're going to set this aside.
Okay.
I'm just going to place this up here for now.
Yeah.
I guess we'll keep that one up there.
Okay.
And this gets discarded. Wow. I'm feeling pretty
good.
good. I'm feeling like we're not going to feel so good, though, as soon as we get closer to Scorn.
Yeah. I only have 3 cards in my hand, so I should probably try to use my lantern because that's how I draw 4 cards.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's an obstacle. The Pale Cathedral.
Yeah.
So, it has a global rule that says all cards named Empty Priest. Very
Gain
specific.
+8 to their difficulty.
Okay. Well, let's try to get rid of this before Empty Priest
Shows its head.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And if you succeed, it's delving by 5, but 10 is a lot. Oh my goodness. We haven't really.
Well, I have my my 5, my
Okay.
sustain, my soul cord.
You're thinking about doing that?
I mean, I could do the sewers. We can take the event and just wipe everything here.
That's true. I don't feel particularly tied to these.
And so, by the way, I know we said that Restless cannot be discarded, but the Sewers has specific language that says shuffle the challenges back in.
Into
You would
the
not
wall
be
deck.
discarding it, if that makes sense.
That's true. You want to do that?
We like that?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is a dead spot for us until
Yeah.
we find that key. So it's like we're really only going up against 2 things with this thing in play.
Yes. And we have defeated at least one obelisk,
Yeah.
right? So, okay. What do you
Okay,
think?
yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So you're going to go ahead and discard this.
Yes. So we're playing this action right
Playing
here.
the event
So discard
into
this
the
card.
sewers. And it says to shuffle all of the challenges back into the well deck. So just these 3. And we're going to go ahead and shuffle.
and shuffle it
We'll
up.
be back.
Okay, we are shuffled, and now we just need to put out some new cards. 1, 2,
Good
3.
fresh 4.
Could you imagine if we just pulled out 3 obelisks?
That's what I was
Just
kind
boom.
of fearing, but we had already defeated one, so it's
did,
okay.
yeah.
So we have the bound. We have 3 combats.
Yep.
The bound prisoner, looming statue, and the watchtower. 2 of which, by the way, have a global rule, and 1 trap, by the way, the vacant throne. Oh, this is the vacant throne. This is one of the other cards that, right? The broken crown and the vacant throne.
Oh, nice.
If we complete this, we add it to our collection, and if we are able to find and defeat
third
the
one.
broken crown, that we don't have to go up against Scorn. Oh my gosh,
That'd be a cool
That'd be
way to win,
hilarious. As for the global rules, the Watchtower here says all other challenges have +2 difficulties. So
Okay,
it looks
we
like
should
I'm
probably
going
be
up
fighting that
against
thing,
that. And this one says, at the end of each turn, remove 2 progress from this challenge. Okay.
Okay, so this is like a nail it all in one.
Yeah.
And this is like get it done now.
Get it done now.
Okay.
Well, the bad news is I don't really have much in terms of action cards in my hand to go up against this green. So I do have my lantern.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that?
What does your lantern do?
If completed, you attach the challenge that you're attempting to this card.
Okay.
And copies of any challenges. I don't know how many copies of the Watchtower there are, if any.
Yeah.
But any additional copies that
Just automatically go out.
they're immediately discarded
Yeah.
from play.
Okay. I mean, we just want to get through this. We're really using your thing for 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do have a card in my hand that'll allow me to recharge my lantern again later.
Oh, perfect.
Though, so.
Yeah, do it.
All right. I'm going to go up against the Watchtower because it's terrible.
Yeah.
And I'm
Plus
going to
2
use
to everything else. Yeah, we can't have that.
my altar. Fate's Trick. So it is a strength of 5. Are you going to boost that?
Yeah, I'll boost it. Let's boost it by 1. Here
By
we go.
1?
By 1. That's all. Every single one of my cards is a boost of 1.
Okay.
So that makes it a total of 6.
Total of 6.
So if you roll 3, that's a big ask.
It's
though.
a big ask. The penalty is not bad.
penalty's
It's
not
just the rule is bad.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Oh,
what do we got?
I rolled nothing.
Nothing.
This is the worst
0.
case scenario. So it's 5 plus 1, 6.
Okay.
6 total. We lose 1 health.
All right, so 10 goes to 9.
So we are down to 9.
Found it,
That's
yep.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's
I
the
mean,
first time we have
We're setting up the Watchtower for
taken any
defeat.
damage.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay,
Unfortunately, I didn't get to attach the Watchtower to my lantern.
That's okay.
It needed to be a kill shot, right? All right. Back to you.
Okay, how many cards do you have total? Because I only have 2 cards in my hand.
5.
5. Okay, so I have this card called Team Player. It says before this action, choose a seeker to draw 2 cards. Those cards may be kept or used to boost this action, regardless of color.
Oh, okay.
So I believe.
Well, are you gonna? You have to choose a card first.
Oh, it's gonna be Watchtower.
The Watchtower,
Yeah, sorry,
okay.
my order of operations bad. Yeah, there you go. That one right there.
Destroying the
Destroy that
well.
throne.
Okay.
So
So you do that?
yeah, let's do this one.
So I draw 2 cards.
Yeah, I think it's you, right? It has to be you.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because okay. Before choose a secret to draw 2 cards. These cards may be kept or used to boost this
Yeah, because
action.
I can't boost my own action. So language-wise, it sounds like you are the one. But if you're
Right.
playing 4 players, then I get to choose who gets to do it.
These are good cards. I'm gonna keep one
Yeah,
and
keep
I'm gonna boost with the other.
Do we need to boost?
Oh, wait.
3, 6, 7, 8. We're bound to not roll
That's true.
nothingness.
Let's not.
Yeah, keep cards.
I'm gonna keep the cards.
Yeah.
They're good cards.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. I was just
Tunnel
trying to
vision.
follow the instructions.
I know. Yeah, I was like.
It wanted me to boost.
So I just need to roll a 1
You just need to roll 1.
because we have 3, 6, 7, 8.
I believe.
Make
in
it a
you.
9. There it is. We're good.
This-
Yep.
Oh no, these
Yep,
are
plenty.
also.
Yep.
Okay, so you
We
did
were
it.
successful. Yep.
All right, so we delve by 4.
Delve by 4. That's good.
nice.
No penalty.
Okay.
We discard my card.
Yes.
You did not have to boost. That gets trashed.
That also gets
Perfect.
discarded.
And then we have another one. The pillory.
It's a trap.
Oh,
This is
man.
the pillory.
That guy's trapped.
Oh no, it has a. Oh yeah, this person has met an unfortunate
time
fate
ago,
long
yeah. Mm.
time ago. So there's a global rule here that says do not refill the board with new well cards. So as long as this card is here, we're just gonna have empty spots if we defeat the other cards.
I mean, that's not terrible.
it's not terrible. It
but
could be worse.
I do have a problem with them all being red.
Is my turn, right?
It is. I only have 1 card left.
I do have a lot of red.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, well, I might as well go up against this new
pillory?
the pillory
Okay.
because I don't want to have to remove progress from it.
Totally.
And just for fun, I'm going to play this card. This is Orcish Senses.
Okay.
And it has a strength of 3. And it says before this action, draw 3 cards from the well deck, discard any traps, and return the rest to the top of the deck in any order.
Okay.
So this is, we can kind of program
Discard
what's
any
coming.
traps. So we're
coming
hoping for
next.
3 traps.
Come on. We have 1.
One
Oh,
trap.
no. Is this the one?
Oh, the
This
broken
is the
crown.
broken crown. I'm so sad about it.
But you got to discard 2 cards.
Oh no, I'm so sad about it. So okay,
Oh,
well,
no.
I guess it wouldn't be a proper playthrough of the game without going up against Scorn, right?
Yeah.
So anyway,
Dang.
this is the broken crown. Had we defeated both of these cards together, we would have just
auto
auto
win,
won.
yeah.
But unfortunately, I'm going to discard them. So
Yep.
these 2 are traps.
I mean, that's pretty good, though.
get discarded.
It's like a free double delve.
I think they're discarded
Oh, discard.
because
Yeah.
those are
Yes, those are somewhere else.
Yeah, those are completed cards.
Uh-huh.
So this is the only other card. Just
So it
know
sounds like you know where it has to go.
that this is an obstacle. Oh, and if we defeat it, we
Get
gain 3 health.
So let's take some damage.
So it's not so bad to lose health right
Yeah,
now,
let's take
knowing
some
that this
damage.
is on top.
The pillory, it's okay if you.
Although if you defeat something, you'll delve past it. So that's not necessarily the next card you're going to see.
That's so true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually not the card we're gonna get.
It's not the card we're going to get.
Yeah.
So don't fall in love with that. Okay. So I played this against that. That's it. Are you boosting this?
I only have one card and it's +1. What do you
Do you
think?
want to boost it?
So why don't I do this? Okay, I'll show you what card it is. My ability says discard this symbol for you to reroll. You want to have a
Okay.
nice roll on your turn, maybe, instead of me boosting by 1?
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Let's do that.
All right.
Because on your turn, if you were to choose to become exhausted, you have to discard the rest of your hand. So
I have no
you wouldn't
hand.
be able to keep it anyway in order to draw new cards.
Don't forget, though, my Sustained Souls chord is after this action, draw 4 cards.
so you're
I'm
not
just
gonna
like
be-
trying to game it until
You're not
I
going to be
absolutely need to.
replenishing your hand yet.
I don't need to.
Okay, then I will just go ahead and roll and hope for the best. So I'm looking for red.
A bunch of
and
red.
The light die.
Okay,
I
so
have
here's
one.
that.
Huh?
Here's what I'm saying. So do you want me to discard this?
Sure. So I can reroll this?
Yeah, so I will. Okay, I'm going to use my Bard of Destiny ability. After Seeker rolls, you may discard a card with this symbol
Yes.
from your hand. Seeker reroll,
Yeah.
and then I get to draw a card.
Ooh,
Forgot about that.
that's nice.
Forgot that portion.
Okay, well, I'm hoping that this is better. I still won't be able to defeat it, but oh, hey, Naveen, look.
Oh, nice. It
That
was worth
good.
it. Yeah.
It was worth it.
I
So
wasn't
that's
looking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay.
Okay, 3, 6, done.
So we do
All
take
right.
a penalty.
We do take a penalty.
We
We
didn't
take a
finish it.
wound. So this goes down to 8. Just not so
I
bad.
mean, all you need is really 1 life, really, in the end.
All you need is one life
You know,
to
like
live.
all this, everything else is just it's just like a buffer, you know.
Wise words from Naveen.
Yeah. All right, that was great. So back to me. I only have this 1 card in my hand, so I am going to be using my lantern. So let's go ahead and I think I want to do it on Looming Statue here.
Okay.
The reason why is the lantern is worth 5, and this is going to be overkill because it already has 6 on it.
Okay.
And this can allow us to dive 4 deep versus 2 deep here on this.
Okay, so you're definitely doing this?
I mean, if you can contribute to it.
I can actually, so this is a combat challenge. I think I can do 3.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I can boost it for 3 because I have Inevitable here. It's a white boost, but it says +3 if it's against combat.
Perfect.
So
Oh, that's great.
that's it. So
we
you can
have,
do this?
Yeah, 5 plus 3. So I have to finish this action.
Yeah.
After this action, which is playing this card, is draw 4 cards. So
Nice. There you
I
go.
didn't want to take exhaustion. So, okay, so now I have 5 cards in my hand. I basically just need to roll a red or a white.
Yes,
All right, so
just
there's
one.
a
You
high
just-
probability, right?
Just need one. Oh, 1.
Okay, wow. Okay,
Wow.
yeah.
That,
Sweet.
that was scary for a second
Yeah.
there. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
All
Perfect.
right. So this is done. Now we delve by 4. And
1,
this
2,
is going
3,
to
4.
be completed.
These go out.
And we do not refill this because of the,
The text
pillory.
that's there.
Which
That-
says do not refill the board with new well cards.
So my one-time use is going to go face down. I have to reactivate it if I want to use it again.
Right.
But that was useful.
Okay. That was great. So it is back to me. This is at a 6. I can try to complete it.
Yeah, by completing it, that'll then allow us to delve 3 plus fill in 2. So
Yeah.
it'll just get through this deck a little faster.
Can you boost this?
I can, but do you really need a boost? Because
I have a card
Uh-huh.
that will only contribute 1,
Okay.
but it says after this action, if it was boosted, I can recharge my lantern.
Oh, then I'll definitely do that.
I've been holding on to this card,
yeah.
not using it for boosting,
Sure.
so that I could recharge my lantern.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, shall we?
Yep.
So we're gonna do the pillory. It's a trap.
Okay.
I'm playing leadership, and I already read the card.
All right. So then this
So-
is going to be a 1 for the white.
Okay.
It's white. So then, you've basically successful.
Yeah, 3, 6, 7, 8. It is a success. I'm just gonna roll it
Mm-hmm. Yep.
because I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take away anything.
You are supposed to, because something like Boundless Prisoner over here, if you have excess, then
this
that can cause
challenge.
some issues. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why you still roll, because some of the text would do that. But that wasn't the case for this one, so we're just doing it standard.
Okay, so this is completed. It's gonna let us delve by 3.
Nice. Okay.
So we're getting
1,
closer.
2,
We're
3,
getting closer to
plus-
you, Scorn.
Plus 2 more are coming out, which is going to be good for us.
And I've charged my altar. Fate's trick
Ooh.
has returned.
Okay, so we have 2 bound prisoners on now, so that's going to be more of a challenge. We have to nail those.
Okay. Oh yes, these are the ones that you cannot have excess.
Yeah,
when
so maybe we
completing
just
them.
focus on these 2 and just
Okay.
avoid these 2 as much as possible.
We also have the empty priest here that says if failed, fail all other copies of empty priest in play. For every card you cannot discard, suffer 3 wounds.
Okay, there's only one empty
Wow.
priest, so
Oh my gosh. Now is the time then to remove that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's back to you.
It's me, right? So
Yes.
I do have a 3 blue. Could you contribute to this?
I can technically, but it would be better for me to just go up against it on my turn. Because, so are you okay with discarding a card?
Not really.
Because my cards, when you boost, the cards are not as strong. And so as an example, I have a card here that I can boost for 2 for you, but if I play it on my turn, it's 4.
Oh, I see.
So it is much
I should be
stronger
the
for you to
booster.
play it as an action.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's up to you what you want to do there. You know what? I have a card in my hand. So if you were to attempt the Empty Priest on your own, and if you were to you fail it, right?
I'd probably fail it.
I can use my power at the start of my turn to move one of the progress tokens to another challenge.
Okay.
And then I have this card in my hand that says before this action, if I were to play it, before this action, you may discard a challenge with progress on it. So it's a red card, so I would have to be going up against
One of
one
those
of
two.
these two. But for example, one of the
bound prisoners. Which you have to
instead of
nail, yeah.
you know what I mean.
Okay,
We could
so
just discard
you want
it.
me to contribute the 3 here and then lose a card on purpose almost?
It's an option. It is an option.
Okay. All right, I'll do it. Let's just do it. So
Or it doesn't have to be here specifically.
Okay.
Because if I'm going to do the thing that I said, I wouldn't be going up against.
Oh,
this
you'd be
card.
going up against this one?
I would be going up against one of the combat ones. This one actually, the red combat.
It has to be combat?
No,
Okay, yeah.
it just has to be red.
Because
Sorry, I read
thought
my
the
card
goal
wrong.
was to put something on something so that you can
Yeah.
then move it onto this one because
Yes.
this has to be perfectly mathed out to
The
7.
only thing that I have to be going up against is a red card.
Okay,
so I would
perfect.
have to be going up against one of these
All
two.
right. Army training. Let's do this one. Before this action, you may discard a challenge that you aren't attempting.
Oh, okay.
So I would like to do this vacant throne. It's
Okay.
red on red. I'm going to discard this one right here because
Oh.
I don't want that brown prisoner. And then if you're going to be handling this one with
Yeah.
your special card,
Okay.
right? So we're discarding this.
Uh-huh.
So this card goes into the discard pile, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the only concern now is if you're going up against this, if you fail it, this gets discarded.
Oh,
And so if these two cards do
Yeah.
not turn out to be red, then I can't do my thing.
okay.
So,
So maybe we just put it up against this.
this card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, maybe I could roll 4 reds.
Maybe. So that's it, right?
Yeah, before this action, you may discard a challenge that you aren't attempting. So there you go.
Do you want me to try to?
Well, no, because if not, then this gets bound to Scorn, and then it's a
Yeah.
big problem later on. So I'd rather
Okay,
us just
just
fail
roll.
it. Fail it and take a 1 penalty.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you
right.
go. That sounds good.
Unless I roll like 3 reds and a white, which didn't happen.
Did not happen.
No.
So that's 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Okay.
So we get hurt. 8 goes down to 7. That was a tough combination
Yeah.
of cards that
It
we have
was-
to go
it
up
was
against.
tough.
Yeah.
So, okay. So
Army
this
training
gets discarded.
out. Yep.
We are going to get a new card
We are.
for up here.
Oh.
It's an event.
There's
It's
that
the
master key.
So if you remember earlier from like pretty much the beginning of the playthrough, there was a card that said that you can only discard it with the master key. We have found the master key. It says keep this card, attach it to Scorn instead of interacting with a well card on your turn to complete all challenges with vaults, lock, oubliette, prisoner, shackles, pillory, or mask in their title. None of these have
We
that
have prisoner,
in their
but
title.
we're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
deal with
yeah, yeah.
prisoner.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's back to me.
Yeah.
And we want to discard this. Is that right?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to use my ability to move 1 progress
Okay.
to the vacant throne, just so we can be closer to it. And I'm going to attempt it.
Okay.
So it is a red trap.
Yep.
I'm going to play that card. It's called Knockout. And it says before this action, you may discard a challenge with progress on it.
Nice.
So we're going
There
to
it goes.
discard.
Off that goes.
We're going to discard this because we do
Awful.
not want it. Again, the reason why we're discarding the bound prisoners is because you would have to attach it to Scorn. And some of the masters, we don't know which one we're playing against. Some of them are stronger when
Based
you
off
attach.
of what's attached to
Yeah,
it.
based off what's attached to it. So, okay, so I'm at a 3, 4. Are you going to boost this?
I could boost it by 1.
Okay.
But that would take me down to just 3 cards in my hand.
It's up to you. We haven't gotten an exhausted card yet, so
We have not.
it's not too
So
bad.
3, 4. If I did 1, this is 5. And then
5.
you need to roll 3.
I mean, the odds are bad either way.
The problem is also all of my cards in my hands are not red. I have no ability to go back and deal with red.
Okay, well, if we lose this, we're gonna discard it anyway. This is going out no matter what.
Maybe I don't contribute. What do you
Okay.
think? We just take the 1 hit penalty and then
if you're not going to contribute, then should I have just moved this here?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're going to fail it. Chances are high that we're going to fail this.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I roll all 4, then that would be hilarious. Yeah.
Two.
Okay,
Yep.
2. So we failed it.
Yeah,
we were
we
going to
failed
fail
it.
it no matter
Okay.
what. Okay, if failed, discard this challenge and we lose a health. So we go down to 6 now.
Discard the challenge, right? So
Ooh,
it's different. Yeah.
bad.
Well,
And
2 new ones come
This
out.
gets discarded.
Ooh, the Pale Cathedral. Look at that.
It's an obstacle.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And the,
Oh no! Oh no, we should have dealt with this. Okay, so this
Oh.
has some global text on it. This is the Pale Cathedral. It has a strength of 10, and it says all cards named Empty Priest gain +8 to their difficulty.
Oh my gosh.
We have made some.
So, but my thing is, if we take this down first,
Yeah.
then the 8 goes away from that.
Correct. Does this say Pale or Cathedral on it? Because this is a good time for that. No, nope. Okay. Well, the other one is even stronger than the Pale Cathedral. This is a Living Bastille, and it's strength of 12. If failed, flip other challenges face down. Face down challenges can't be attempted, discarded, or have progress added to them. If completed or discarded, flip challenges face up again. Wow, this is
Okay.
it's a hard time.
So
this
I-
is a tough time that we're
Yeah.
in right now.
The good thing is that's an obstacle, that Pale Cathedral,
Yeah.
so I can contribute 3 to it. If
Oh,
if
okay.
you have something powerful enough to go up against it.
I have cards that would be good to play on my turn, but I believe it's yours, right?
Yeah.
Because I just played my
Oh, that's
knockout
right.
and we did the whole thing.
Oh man, this is bad. This is real bad because my cards are all blue, and this is now because of this. This is technically a 15.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna play Winning Smile. This is a +2. It says after this action, if you have any of those symbols left in your hand, I don't. You may return this card to your hand. So
By the way.
there you go.
Okay, so you're going up against this one, the Empty
so
Priest.
2. Don't boost it.
okay.
Remember, this 7 is fool's gold. It's 8.
That's
it's
right.
15
It's
because of this
15.
card.
Fool's Gold.
Yeah.
Well, you show them, Naveen. Roll 4 successes. This is a green. If it's not
1 success.
seen. So 1 success. So that's a total of 3.
3.
Okay. So,
So
we're at a
now
grand
I must discard a card.
total of 4. Yes, that is the the penalty there.
Yeah, unfortunate.
So
Okay.
well, there you go.
Well, are you going to be doing this?
I can try.
Okay, because it's going to depend on which card I discard.
Oh, yeah.
I have a
thing
+3 boost to
We'll
this.
lose 2 wounds. We're gonna take 2 wounds every time.
+3 boost is what I'm saying.
+3 boost.
So do you have anything?
I do have a 5.
Oh, then yeah, you got to go for it.
Okay.
We have to go for it.
Okay.
There's nothing here that we're going to be successful on except for this.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to discard my Blade Storm, which is a 3,
Oh,
unfortunately.
that just sounds cool.
I know.
A Blade Storm.
This is
That
my
sounds
last
really
card, by the
powerful.
way, so I'm going to be exhausted on my turn.
All right. Well, it had to happen sometime because I'm actually pretty surprised at how far we've gone without having to become exhausted. So, all right, enough of
Enough
these
chitter chatter.
compliments.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up against the Pale Cathedral.
All right.
10 strength. Let's go with a shattering blow. Before this action, discard 1 card. And if you cannot, discard this action instead of resolving it. Okay. I'm going to discard a card. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right,
Right.
I'm gonna help by boosting. This is it's +3 versus obstacles.
Okay. So we're at an 8.
So yeah, this is a total of 8. So 5 from you, 3 from me. So that's 8. So
I just need
got to roll 2.
2 successes.
doable. We've seen it before.
It's doable. And before I do this, should I move this over? At the
Yes.
start of each of my
100%.
turns?
Yeah.
Boom. Okay. So we only need one
One.
success. That's doable. All right.
Nice.
We've got it. So it's 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is done. Fantastic.
Very good.
No
Okay.
wound needed.
So we don't take any 2 wounds, and we get to delve by 5, which is
5.
really important for us right
Yeah.
now.
I didn't even need to move that one.
It's okay.
That one progress token. Oh,
That's
well.
okay.
It is what it is.
So this goes back.
So this is looking real thin.
getting thinner.
The
yeah.
water is really low now in this well. Okay, so we get a new well card.
We do get a new well card. This is going to discard. New well card. Watchtower.
It's a combat card. I think we've seen this earlier. This one says all other challenges have +2 difficulty. So this is at a 9. Oh my goodness.
We'll
There's
just
a lot
try to
more.
deal with that.
There are a lot more of those in this version of the game, I think,
Yep.
than in the previous one. Okay.
My
so
turn.
It's
No
back
cards
to you.
in hand. So I'm going to have to be exhausted, unfortunately. So I have to draw one of those 6 cards. So
Yes.
We
So-
shuffle this after the teach, right? Let's just shuffle it again just
Okay.
in case. Yeah.
When you become exhausted, by the way, if you have any cards left in your hand, you can choose to discard them to exhaust yourself to get a new hand, but you would have to discard the rest of your hand.
Right.
And then now you would draw up a new hand of 7.
Okay, so I draw first and then I.
Sure.
Okay,
It doesn't. I
sure.
don't think it really matters what the order is.
2, 3, 4. I'm going to be shuffling.
Okay.
5, 6, and 7. Okay, so now we have a full hand of cards.
Very good.
And then we are going to reveal one of these, right?
Yes.
I'm exhausted.
Let's see what our
we got
fate is.
Guilt-ridden? Is that what it says?
Guilt-ridden. So if haunted and estranged are also in play, lose the game.
Oh.
If the dark die is rolled when Fane. Oh, we drew yours.
No.
When Fane plays Haunted by the Past.
I have that card in my
You
hand.
do. Okay, then keep that in mind because we will lose the game. All right, I'm going to put
So
our
basically,
exhausted cards up here.
okay, so the good thing about Haunted by the Past is it has that symbol, the discarding ability symbol of Fane. I'll probably use it to discard.
Okay, yeah, just don't use it. Let's not
Yeah.
risk it, right? Let's not risk it. Okay, so it is still your turn because you become exhausted, you do the whole thing, draw a new hand, and then you get to play a turn. So what would you like to do? This is at a 9.
I have this one
So
right here.
is
Let me
this.
just kind of. Well, this one is causing a +2 to everything, right?
right.
So I have Bolt of Confusion. What's nice is if you fail combat, ignore the penalty.
Sweet.
So I can just do it on this.
Okay.
Did you want to boost or what's your
I
situation?
can't. I only have one card in my hand, so I cannot boost.
What color is your card?
It's blue. I was
Okay.
going to just use it against that.
I could do this too against that. It is a
Oh.
combat.
I feel like this is a worse penalty, you know?
Yeah, sure.
So maybe
just
the
do it.
Watchtower.
All right, Watchtower. It's a combat, so I'm not going to have to face the penalty here. So it's 2. You're not going to be boosting, but
Yeah.
we'd like to roll some
There you go.
greens and whites.
Greens and whites. One.
1 white.
So 3.
3.
There you
Not
go.
as good as we wanted. Okay.
All right. Well, it goes back to me then.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just add that to here and then play my card? Because I can add 4. So this will be an 8. We'll
that-
need 1 success.
So this is another one. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So this is 2. I'm going to transfer that to there.
So you're using your tactician ability.
I am using my tactician ability to do that, and I'm playing with the last card in my hand, which is Surround. Oh no, you have to boost it.
I'll boost it. I can boost it. Yeah. So how much do you need to boost
Wait,
it
if you're
by?
gonna boost it, then I'm not gonna transfer.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 3, 4, 5. It'll be +2 if this action is boosted, so it'll be 7. Even if you just boost it for 1, like we could probably, the chances are high that we'll
Yeah, I'm
succeed.
trying to find the right card to do this though.
Okay.
Do you have another? Oh, that's the only
That's
card.
my only card in my hand.
All right. So it's going to be +3.
+3?
+3. Yeah. So.
Okay,
yeah.
so all right, here we go. 1. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9,
Oh,
yeah.
we got it exactly. Oh no, this is +4.
+4.
+2, sorry. So it's 4, 7. Oh yeah, this is way overkill.
Don't worry, we did it.
We've
Don't
done
concern
it.
yourself with how it happened.
2 cards.
Yeah. Okay. So 2.
Yeah. So and then this gets discarded.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard this, and now I'm out of cards. I do have my lantern, but I'm trying to save it honestly
Scorn.
for Scorn because we're almost there.
Yeah.
So
You're going to be exhausted on your turn, huh?
I am. It's unfortunate. Oh, we have another Watchtower. All other challenges
So
have
they
+2
feed into each other,
difficulty.
huh?
So this is 11. Oh my gosh. Is this say Watchtower on it?
I hope so.
Will turn to complete all challenges in their title. No. Gosh. All right. Well, it's back to you.
Well, I have that card, that team player card that allows you to draw 2 cards,
Okay.
and it's got the color that we're looking for over here.
Okay. I mean, the thing is, I could use this on my turn to defeat that, and it'll automatically defeat the Watchtower.
So what it says is before this action, choose
Yeah.
a seeker, you,
Yes.
to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
These cards may be kept or used to boost this action,
Okay.
regardless of color. Regardless
Regardless
of
of color. All
so
right.
we are going to be going back to the Watchtower, which is now actually a strength of 11.
11.
Because this Watchtower is feeding into this one.
Okay.
So right now we have a 5 strength.
I'm not going to boost it so that you can roll, and then I'll use my lantern on my turn to go up against it.
Okay.
I know it's going to take it out for Scorn, but the thing about my lantern is it says copies of any challenges attached to this card are immediately discarded from play.
So Watchtower,
So both
would go.
Watchtowers will be gone.
Okay,
Because that's a headache, you know,
That is
with
a
a +2
problem, yeah.
difficulty. So what do you think?
let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm looking for greens or white.
Greens and white.
Oh,
Wow.
perfect. 4.
4,
Nice.
5, 6. So 6, you're at 9. Oh,
Did we hit it? No.
no.
we would have hit
didn't.
it if. Oh, so you're gonna have an overkill.
Yeah, it seems silly now.
All right. Well, just figure it out on your turn. There we go. That is.
But I
that.
should do it, right?
We do suffer a 1 damage penalty. Well, what kind of cards do you have now? Things have changed.
Things have changed.
You can also, remember, you are Naz. You can move this one to maybe something else,
I can.
knowing that you're going to overkill.
Yeah, it's funny because I actually don't have any cards in my hand that I can play for this. I have to use my lantern.
Okay.
So I'll move one to the Living Bastille.
Might as well.
And I'm going to play my lantern.
Do it. It's fine.
This feels ridiculous.
That's why it's part
if
of the
you're
game.
watching this,
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the pain. That's 5 towards that. Let's do it. Ugh,
So this is really an 11.
it is an 11. Okay, well, there you go. This
Plenty.
is
7.
plenty. 3, 6, 7, 8 plus 5. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we delved down by 4.
Okay,
This-
so all cards are gone.
That's all cards are gone. So
Gone.
we are going to be able to. Oh, I didn't need to use
You didn't
this.
need, yeah,
then.
you didn't need to
Oh
use it.
no.
Yeah, I know. But that's the only thing you could do.
Mistakes.
No, that's the only thing you could do to kill shot, unless you want to get exhausted.
I mean, I feel bad about it.
No.
Well, just so you know, my lantern says if completed, attach the challenge you're attempting to this card. Copies of any challenges attached to this card are immediately discarded from play. So this would have been discarded from play. But that is sort of like an earlier game trick.
Yeah.
That would be nice, you know what I mean?
Totally.
But now that lantern is face down, and we cannot refill the well, which means we have reached the bottom, and it is now time to go up against Scorn. So these will get
Just out.
discarded.
Yeah, we'll never
I
see them
guess.
again. Yep.
And it is time to reveal our Scorn.
Who are we going up against?
So we are.
25.
Oh my gosh! This is the really hard one. So this is Scorn. We have 3 strikes. So this is a really powerful Scorn because they have a strength of 25.
It's a lot.
There's no penalty for losing when you go up when you actually try to battle him.
There's an ultimate penalty.
But if you fail 3 times, you lose the game.
Yeah, so you can only chip away at him 3 times.
Yes. We could have been attaching. So we did
We
not.
could have been attaching,
We
yeah.
could have been
There was no
attaching.
penalty.
We did
yeah.
not go up against the final defense. This is the one that says +5 difficulty for every Scorn card, for every card attached to Scorn.
Yeah.
So this is the one that we were afraid of. But anywho,
It's a 1 in 3 shot, you know?
now we are going to be going up against this Scorn. We need the gauntlet cards because just like in the previous version of the game, we cannot actually go up against him yet because
Like his bodyguards.
he's invulnerable to any of the colors, including white. So until we are able to defeat one of the gauntlets, that'll give us the ability to use that specific color against Scorn, we cannot actually attack him. We have the 4 gauntlet cards. They're also different from the previous version of the game. We have Justice here that says this challenge has +3 difficulty per face down challenge in play. If you complete or discard it, you flip it over, and then Scorn will become vulnerable to blue.
To blue and white.
But they also have global rules when we do flip them over. So we'll see what. Well, just so you know, this one will give +2 difficulty to all challenges. Okay. There are 2 green ones. This one is 13 strength, and it's the global rule is when the dark die is rolled, every seeker must discard 1 card at random.
Ooh.
If you flip it over, nothing happens. This one does not actually give you access to green. It's just a global rule that'll be there until you go up against it. This one is the one that you have to complete in order for Scorn to become vulnerable to green. But then dark die will count as -1 when rolled, whereas previously it was just 0. And finally, we have the red card that says each time you put 1 or more progress on this challenge, you suffer a wound.
Yeah.
So ideally we would do it all in one shot because we'd only suffer 1 wound.
As much as possible.
But it is what it is. And once we become vulnerable to red, or Scorn does, it says each time a challenge inflicts wounds, it inflicts 1 extra. We're not getting out of here, y'all. I don't think we're leaving this well. We only have 5 health. Neither of our lanterns are charged, and I'm highly regretting my last turn.
We should have probably looked at the well deck. But
well-
you had no cards to finish that one off.
In a real scenario, we would not be prepared to battle Scorn. We would just be at the bottom of this well. We're on a mission.
Like
so
a movie.
It is your turn, Naveen.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Well, I have that Haunted by the Past card. It's my most valuable card in my hand.
Okay.
Now, we do have the guilt ridden on there.
Uh-huh.
So Fane has some backstory that where he's guilt ridden by his past. So if I rolled a black die,
Wait.
we lose the game.
Wait.
It's 50-50.
Hold on. I didn't realize.
This is what I was talking about.
We lose the game.
Yeah. So do you want to go for it?
Why don't we do it a little bit later in the.
Just know that is that's
yes.
a break glass kind of thing. Okay.
Now we know it's an option.
Yeah. Okay. I have 1 of each color plus that white. So Intuition.
Okay.
What do you think about going up against Justice over here?
Sure. I'll boost you.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to go up against Justice.
Okay.
And then, so it's going to be 3. If attempting a puzzle, it's not a puzzle. These are all combats.
Yeah.
So that's out. And then we're just going to roll.
So this is the one that we're going to take damage. Oh, no, I'll boost it. I'll boost it.
You'll boost it, right?
So that's +2.
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. So 0 + 2.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to use it. This is useful during the actual well diving because it says don't roll this turn and you add 1 progress to every challenge, then dive 2 for every challenge you complete. So it's kind of like a kill shot that lets us delve even further in the well.
Gotcha. Okay, so we have a total 3, 4, 5. We just need to roll perfectly.
Please, all blue. Well, it's close.
Oh, that's close.
That was +3. So 8.
Dang it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's pretty
That's
good.
actually pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
So we take a damage.
We do take 1 damage, so we are at 4, which I feel like is the least of our worries right now. So,
Just buffer.
and at least you didn't roll the dark die.
I forgot about that.
Okay, so now it's back to me, and
You know what's funny is that Intimidate would be perfect right now.
should I move 1 over and then go up against that?
If you have the color, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Where should I move 1 to? What do you? What other?
I have red and green.
Red and green.
I have red and green in that break glass.
Ooh, I can't do that one because that's the one where you suffer.
Each time you put 1 on, don't do it.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, this is the one where you flip when you flip it over. Let's do this one.
Okay.
Because this is not going to let him become vulnerable to green. Okay, so I'm going to go up against Justice.
Okay. So 7.
For
8,
7.
9. So you're
8,
good now.
9. I still have to roll because of that global rule.
Yep.
And it says if you suffer any damage this turn, draw 1 card for each damage you suffer. And because we're putting 1 on there, we are going to suffer a wound. So just don't. Oh! Every seeker must discard 1 card at random. I actually don't have any cards in my hand.
1 card at random.
So sorry, Naveen.
Oh, no.
I did this to you.
Oh, no.
It was my fault.
Yeah.
But +2 to that. 3, 6,
All right,
7,
you want
8,
to choose
9.
our fate? Let's
This
find
one.
out which one it is. Is it our break glass? No, it's Battle of the Fade. Off it goes.
Okay, so we are going to take a damage because we're adding. Oh no,
No,
that's not
that's
this.
this card.
That's this card.
yeah.
That's this card.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just this is good. This challenge has +3 difficulty per face down challenge in play. If you complete or discard this, flip it over. Vulnerable. All challenges have +2 difficulty, but
Nice.
now we can go up against Scorn over here. So
And you
all
have
right,
no cards.
I have no cards.
So this is really a 12 now?
That is a 12.
Okay. There's no penalty, though.
Yep.
So I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
Okay, the Midnight Jig. We're playing a little song here. So
Okay.
we're going up against the Witness.
Uh-huh.
It's just +2.
Okay, discard at the start of any. Oh no.
No,
Okay,
this
so
is
the
like
text
a
doesn't matter.
delving card. Yeah,
Okay.
There's nothing to delve.
All right.
Okay.
Wow.
That's great.
This
And
is
I didn't roll a
3.
black. I forgot about the whole black rolling.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're a total of 6 now on this.
6. And there's 6 more to go.
6 more to go. That's right, because it has +2 additional difficulty.
I only have 1 card left in my hand.
Okay.
So
Well,
here we go.
I have no cards in my hand, so now
right.
it's time to become exhausted.
You're going to draw up
I'm
7?
gonna draw up 7. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to shuffle these real quick. 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
All right. So I've got my hand of cards, and
Are they good colored?
They're a variety of colors, I will say.
Variety's good.
But now we draw an exhausted card, and it is estranged. Is that?
Do they
It's
want-
one. Yes. This
want-
is if haunted and estranged are also in play. Oh my gosh, there are so many things that are really like causing us to lose the game right now.
So if we draw
'Cause-
the next one, that's
You have one last card in your hand, right?
Uh-huh.
And it is the haunted by the past.
Uh-huh.
So if you play that, we could potentially lose.
Yep.
And then you're going to become exhausted.
Yep.
So if we draw that next card, we could potentially
no
lose.
matter what, I'm exhausted.
Okay, so if Valora plays Noble Education and fails a challenge, lose the
that
game.
character's not
is
in.
not in play.
Okay.
Okay, so now it actually goes to my turn. And you want me to go against this? Okay. I'm going to go up against the Witness, and I'm playing Duel of Honor. So this action cannot be boosted. Don't even
worries.
think about it, Naveen.
I'm
This is
not
at
doing
10, but we need 12.
Okay.
So,
Now don't roll a black because if you do, I'm going to have to discard my last card.
oh.
Yeah.
When dark is rolled, every seeker must discard. Oh.
I mean, what else are you supposed to do?
I'm not going to do it then.
Oh, okay.
Right? Right?
Okay.
Okay. What do I do then?
I think you got to go for it. I think we're just stuck in a lot of 50-50 chances at this point.
Okay, so what do I do?
You go for it.
Oh, go against this
Go,
one?
yeah, do it.
All right, so just do it anyway.
Just roll
Duel
a
of Honor.
roll a light
Not even
one.
thinking about boosting. All right, here we go.
There.
Okay,
Perfect.
we succeeded.
Oh,
okay.
nice. Okay.
4, 7, 10, 11, 12.
12.
Wow, we actually succeeded.
Yeah.
So this gets flipped over. And now, now the dark face counts as -1 when rolled.
Yeah.
So, all right, back to you. We have one last card.
I have one last card. It's going to be Haunted by the Past. Now, this is the one. If I roll a black die, we lose the game immediately because of my exhaustion.
Because of the guilt-ridden, exhausted
Yeah.
card.
But if I exhaust myself right now, we could also just lose by
Yes.
the flip of the card.
Right.
So should we just go for it?
Just go for it. I think you should go.
Which direction? So now he's vulnerable to both blue
and
and the
green.
greenish color. So
That's right. Because Naveen is playing a white card, you have to declare that right now.
what can you boost the most?
I can.
Mathematically, we need like a 998 on him,
Okay.
right? Like because you can only attempt 3 times.
Blue. Actually, it doesn't matter because I have a white boost that says +3 versus combat.
Perfect. Okay, so let's just okay, we're going up against Scorn.
Okay.
I'll just nip the corner of Scorn.
Okay.
5, and
So
then
it's
you are
blue. Okay. There you go. +3 versus
6,
combat.
7, 8. Okay, so if I roll the black die, we
Yeah.
lose.
We lose.
If I don't,
But at least, you know what? Hold on. If
Okay.
we lose, it was a valiant effort. Okay. We defeated 2
I had
gauntlets.
to go for it.
We got the hardest, in my opinion, Scorn. We did great.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Naveen, go ahead.
Light
Go
side,
for it. Okay.
dark.
We
We lose.
we lose.
We lose.
Well,
Ah,
so is Scorn. You know what?
yeah.
I don't think we would have won anyway, honestly.
I had
because-
no cards left in my head. So- Okay, so let's say we were successful.
Yeah.
And let's say we put 9 on him.
Okay.
On my next turn, I would have to draw one of these. Let's see
Yes.
what it would have been. Traumatized.
Okay.
If regretful and discarded are also in play, lose the game.
So we wouldn't have
rolling.
lost.
We wouldn't have
via-
lost.
via that.
We would have been
Can we
traumatized.
just see how far down Haunted is?
Haunted.
Because that was the one that we needed. Oh.
If
Yeah, that's discarded.
discarded,
Okay.
haunted, the
okay.
second to last one. So
Second to
okay, we
last.
could have maybe survived a little
So
bit
we
longer.
wouldn't have failed via exhaustion cards,
Right.
but we would have had to have gone up against Scorn 3 times is the
So
problem.
what was the math on this then? Because I had to declare what color it would have been. It
Yeah.
would have had to been green or blue.
Yes.
Let's just say it was blue. So it would have been
Yeah, I think I
5,
yelled blue.
6, 7, 8, 9. So
Uh-huh.
9 towards it. You basically need to hit them for 8 and 9
Yeah. But
3 times.
this would have caused us to discard a card at random, and that's actually -1, the dark die.
yeah.
So there are a lot of things sort of going going
against you.
against us.
you
Yeah,
go
in
up
that
and then
in
get
that.
pulled back down. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Tough.
didn't have high hopes, but anywho, that is
We wanted to win.
you can't win them all.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna high five you anyway.
All
Good
right,
job.
Very good. Nice, nice.
Well, there you have it. That is Kinfire Delve, Scorn, Stockade. Thank you all so much for watching the video today. We really hope it was helpful. If you have any questions about anything that you saw here, please feel free to leave us a comment down below, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible.
Thank you all so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please consider subscribing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.